from the birth, we are experiencing the great biodiversity around us. We come around thousands and lakhs of creatures every day. We have seen living organisms of sizes ranging from microscopic to as huge as the size of dinosaur. But one thing comes in our mind very oftenly, that was this biodiversity same as of now, even the billions of years ago? The simple answer of this question is absolutely no. It took the billions of years to grow our Mother Earth as flourishing as of now. So get ready for this amazing story of evolution of the life, more specifically in the first part of this series, how the Earth was formed. While knowing about the evolution of life, we will first, in short, have a look on how Earth, in fact, how universe was originated. So there are many theories about the origin of Earth. We will focus directly on the most popular one, of course, undoubtedly the Big Bang theory. The Big Bang theory is actually the cosmological model of universe firstly stated by the Lemaitre in 1927. The Big Bang is estimated to be 13.8 billion years ago. So, 13.8 billion years ago period is actually known as age of universe, because the Big Bang was happened at that time. As the name signifies, Big Bang was actually the hugest explosion can never be imagined or dreamt of. According to this theory, at the very initial stage after the explosion, more specifically 10 to the power minus 18 seconds after the explosion, the cosmic inflation was depleting. So the temperature was abruptly decreasing. As a result, after nearly a microsecond, the protons were formed. Following it, after 100 seconds, the basic ions or atoms like helium, deuterium and lithium were formed. Major ion of major proportion was of helium. It's estimated that about 100 million years ago, the first star was developed. At the time of explosion of a dense entity. What was that dense entity? No one knows. Just it is imagined that there was one dense entity, and the explosion or Big Bang of that entity was happened. The temperature was risen to an astonishing peak, but after that, universe started to cool down due to the expansion of universe at a very fast rate. The gaseous clouds generated after the Big Bang, and those gaseous clouds were now being condensed in the disc-shaped structures called nebula. Solar nebula is one of them, which later formed our solar system. Later, the very hot central part of the solar nebula formed our sun. The central part of solar nebula is actually the sun we see today. After the 13 billion years ago, stars were formed. So the universe was full of stars now, and the sun. While the sun was formed about 4.8 billion years ago, more specifically our sun, that was formed 4.8 billion years ago. Later on, due to the condensation of the atoms and dust particles moving or revolving around the sun, the other planets were originated. Our lovely Earth is supposed to be formed early, that is 4.5 billion years ago. And about 4 billion years ago, it is believed that first remnants of life were begun to adapt on the Earth. So today we have seen how the Earth was actually formed. Now in the next part of this series, we will see how the first life was originated on the Earth. Thanks for watching.